On Saturday, that's 2 days after the exhumation, I sat down in my room and I was thinking about everything. And I picked up my phone and I went straight to Facebook. I went to her profile. So I said, since they met her on Facebook, let me go through her friends list. Now, I wanted to know more about this supposed Johnson Emmanuel.
On the 16th of May 2020, we received a complaint from one Chinedu Ogbonnaya that the mother left the house where they reside in Gwagwalada on the 14th of May 2020, being a Thursday, at about 10 o'clock in the morning. And that since that day, they've not heard anything about her, neither have they seen her. So, but on that 16th, at the early hours of the morning, between 6-7 a.m. in the morning, so they tried to call her number again. And when they called at that hour, a male picked up the phone and said that the mother is with them, that she has been kidnapped.
Hello? 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 Listen. Your mother has just been kidnapped.
Please put my mother on the phone. Please. Please, I need to speak with my mother right now, please.
We demand a ransom of 5 million naira from you. And if you don't pay, I'm sorry, you may not see your mother again. Do you understand?
So when we got this complaint, the people that picked up the phone as at that morning said they were going to call back again by 12 a.m. That's been Sunday now. That's 17th May 2020. That they are giving Wednesday, being the 20th of May 2020, as the deadline for them to gather the ransom and bring it for them. That up until they bring the ransom, they are not going to hear from the woman until they bring the ransom. So this went on. By that 12 a.m., they called. The next day again by 10 a.m. they called, I think. Then after that, nobody heard from them again. So even the Wednesday they gave us a deadline, the 20th came and passed, nobody heard from them. It was at that point that we lodged a full-fledged investigation into the case. On the 23rd of May 2020, being on a Saturday, God willing, we arrested one Gideon Emmanuel.
Gentlemen, who is Joy to you?
Miss Joy. Who is Miss Joy?
Who is Joy to you?
How do you know her?
She's my friend. Joy is my friend.
It's your friend.
Is him?
Will you follow us to our office for more interrogation?
Me? For what? I mean, if you reach office, we know. No, it's just an invitation, not an arrest.
So when we get to office, we know more better.
So upon interrogation, he told us that because when they took this woman, when the woman got missing, her vehicle, which is a Highlander 2004 model, green in color, with registration number, I think KJA 704BQ, was also taken away. Nobody saw the vehicle. But after interrogating Gideon, we got to find out that the vehicle in question was taken to a panel beater to change the color of the vehicle. So on asking him further questions, he disclosed or confessed that his brother, Johnson Emmanuel, was the person that took the vehicle to that place, that Johnson told him that he bought the vehicle and that he did a job and he bought a Highlander that he's trying to change the color, that they're doing some repairs on the vehicle. So upon that confession, we proceeded to the panel beater where the vehicle was being defaced, and we recovered the vehicle from the panel beater. When we recovered the vehicle, we now got to equally find out from Gideon that Johnson has already sold his house in Wumba and that he has relocated to Imo State. So when we discovered this, we arranged ourselves and we proceeded to Imo State. On getting to Imo State, luckily for us, we were able to arrest the Johnson in question, where he came to take the vehicle from us.
Bro Johnson.
Yes?
Bro Johnson, oh. Please come outside.
I'm coming, oh.
Is this your brother?
Mr.
Mr. Johnson?
Oh, sir.
We are policemen from IGP Intelligence Response Corps. You are under arrest.
Why?
If you reach the station, we know the reason why we are here. We are arrested.
Bro, just what did you do? How? You brought us to my house, ask me what I did.
Yes.
Not up till then, we never knew where the hostage herself was. But upon the arrest of Johnson, they now confessed.
I know this woman from Facebook, and from Facebook we started. After 1 week interval, then I got her number. We started on WhatsApp. And definitely that WhatsApp we have been chat, know ourselves as a friend, WhatsApp friend or Facebook friend. At the time I confirmed she's a blessed woman. I began to dissolve as a member of the church, begging her for something to help me. The first money when I opened that car wash, I don't have money for generator. She came that day, she dashed me 40,000 naira. She was good to me.
Thank you so much for the 40,000 naira. I've gotten the generator already.
That's good. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Anything I ask her, she always help me and do it. She helped me. This woman is very, very good. She has never done anything bad to me. I did ask her that I want to see her, that it's not something that we talk on phone, we need to see. She was promising me, say that definitely she won't have chance. I know that she always do fashion and design. She don't have chance. Then that day only time I call her on phone, I was begging her, let us see. And then I said, even though you want, at least let me see, I know. She was promising me that day, fortunately, that she make chance to come.
Johnson on his own, when we asked him questions, he told us that he happened to know the woman for 2 years, that he wanted the woman to sleep over in his house, and because of that, he had to drug her, and he didn't know he gave her overdose. He said it's sleeping pills. What is the name of the medicine? He said he doesn't know the name of the drug, that he just went to a chemist and told the chemist that his brother has an arm injury, that he would need something and cannot sleep, that he will need something to make him sleep.
I need something very, very potent, a sleeping drug. My brother is having issues sleeping.
Okay. How old is he?
Early 30s.
Since when?
2 to 3 days now. Would this work?
Sure.
Is this not too small?
No, sir.
Would this work?
Sure, it will work.
He's in his early 30s though.
Very effective.
The pharmacist now gave him some drugs, which is about 10 tablets, that he crushed the whole 10 tablets and put it inside the Hollandia yogurt that he gave the woman. That the woman drank the thing and he never knew the woman had died.
Is it okay, Larito?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
A sister in the Lord. I'm really happy you are here. Honestly speaking, I'm very, very happy that you.
When I wake up in the night, they come and pitch. She was say, "Are you sleep again?" So around in the morning, then I call her. She was still sleeping. Then I went to buy bread and the tea to prepare. I called her. She's not well. I said maybe she's enjoying the sleep. Then I went out that morning. Then I called back some hour interval. She was still sleeping. I called her. When I confirmed that she's dead, it was afternoon when I came back. Because it started be Stephen, cool. Then I got fear. I don't really know what to do. That time fear was so I went and locked the door. Around in the night I came back. That's why that makes me to call down my brother.
He called the woman's name, she did not answer and tried to wake her up. He didn't answer. Then he now discovered that the woman has passed away. That was how he called his junior brother Gideon Emmanuel on that fateful night that he should come over to his house. He had a little problem and we need him to solve for him. That was how Gideon, according to him, left his whole house and visited Justin's house.
Okay, he called me when I picked the call. He was like, where am I? I'm in the house. He said, please, that I should just come down to his house now. He wanted to tell me something. When I came to the house, my brother, his house, that night, he was like asking me if I come with anybody. I said no. He said I should come inside. Now when I get inside the house, he locked the door. I was asking him, say, I hope all is well. Is there any problem? He said no. He said, don't want neighbors to know what is happening. You don't want to take the brothers. I said, But I shouldn't be the one you should call for this. Now, what do you want me to do? He said he don't know. I said, okay. Now, since this issue is like this now, I'm not scared. And I don't think I will do anything now like to assist in this issue or to involve any securities around. I was contemplating. I said, now, what do you want me to do for you? He now said, okay, that he have an idea, that he wants just to bury the body at the backyard. I said, no, that should not be a good idea. I said, okay, what of if take the lady along the road, maybe by the next morning, people can be able to identify the corpse. Maybe they can look for the people. He said, no, in fact, I should leave him. He will handle the matter. He will take it in his own way. I said, me, myself, I support you in doing this. Now you say you want to do in your backyard. He said, I should, don't worry. As a third person, I said, for me, he couldn't have involved me in this. Okay, finally, he opened the other door. He was dragging. I don't know if it's bedsheet or what, because I didn't see the face. He was dragging the body out. I couldn't shout. I couldn't do anything. Not until he dragged the body out. Opened the socket. I was there when the incident, everything happened. When he pushed the body into the socked-away, and I ran out.
I asked him, please, me enter inside house, and I said, somebody died. He said, before I don't cover her face. So he said, waiting woman. I said, I don't know if you carry this woman now, go outside, people will see it. Understand? They wanted to go for a massive mortuary, but it will be a problem for me. But I say, everything I want to make him do now. I say, I suggest maybe we can call Aboki people to come and dig ground in here. But I say, hand no day. Yes, everything will suggest for me to put it in that motor, drive it outside Mero in the morning. People will locate the motor and see the woman. I say, security full for this street, and put people there here. Immediately we enter here, this will be a very serious problem for me. And to be prison. I don't want to enter into problem. My brother said, what do you want me to do? I said, what I want to do now, if is to call these people, or to bury them inside my sock away. So my brother, I beg him, he helped me. Then we bring him. That's how I put him inside that list.
In the same case, Gideon equally confessed to the police that after burying the woman, or dumping the woman's body inside the pit, that the St. Johnson told him that he wanted to convert the woman's high nada to become his, which he signed as a witness that the St. Johnson have bought a new high nada jeep.
When he came to pick up the vehicle, that was when he was arrested. And upon his arrest, he was arrested with his brother Success Emmanuel, who we believe from all indications and all their actions and from all their communications that he also knows about this incident.
How I was arrested was we were in the village when he has been telling everybody that his vehicle is arriving, his Highlander Jeep. So that very morning we were praying, like family morning prayer. He woke me up that the vehicle is closer, that we should go and welcome them at a particular junction. I followed him according to his pleading. I followed him, so we got to the junction. So he gave me 20,000 naira. I collected the money and I stood at the junction waiting for the vehicle. So while waiting for the vehicle, like it's not even up to 10 minutes or whatsoever, I just saw like where there was a wall. Just like that, I was like thinking maybe they're looking for all these corpses and my face looked like one or whatever. So I raised up my hand. I was like, sir, what did I do? I was asking the person that came to arrest me. While going, I was hearing their question. They were throwing questions at him. I was not even listening. All I was doing was just praying.
We got a call from the IGP RT that we should come down to the office. When we got there, they told us that, one, the vehicle that she drove out has been recovered, that the culprits actually changed the documents of the vehicle, they resprayed the vehicle, and they even had plans of moving the vehicle out of Abuja. Then also they informed us that the culprits, those behind her disappearance, they've been apprehended as well. We were happy. So the next thing we were asking was, so where is she? And that was when we received the unfortunate news that they took her life. And it was heartbreaking, it was devastating. So as a family, we started pressing to know why. Is it because we were insisting on speaking to her? Is it because we were not hard on them, like, let's say, the way we communicated with them? But from further information given to us from the police, we actually realized that even before the calls for the ransom started coming, they've taken her life already, and that was really heartbreaking.
On the 4th of June 2020, upon all their confessions, relying on all their confessions, we proceeded to their residence in Mumba Local Government, Abuja, where the Sockaway pit was open, and behold, the woman was found inside the Sockaway pit. So she was exhumed and deposited in University of Abuja Teaching Hospital in Babalola for autopsy and further investigations.
On Saturday, that's 2 days after the examination, I sat down in my room and I was thinking about everything. And I picked up my phone and I went straight to Facebook. I went to her profile. So I said, since they met her on Facebook, let me go through her friends list. Now, I wanted to know more about this supposed Johnson Emmanuel. Let me see his profile, but unfortunately, after spending time going through her friends list, there was no Johnson Emmanuel there. So I said, maybe he's using a different name on Facebook. I started to go through the pictures of those on her friends list, and still there was nobody looking like him. The truth of the matter is, he's not really telling us the truth. He's not telling us how he came in contact with my mom. I don't know if it's random. I don't know if it's targeted. If it's a target, that's okay. But what I'm really interested in, I want to know the motive behind it. Was it a supposed random kidnapping that went wrong? Or I really want to know, because it's painful. You know, as a young man, when you think about your mom, you just think about how you want to repay all the faith and effort that she has put into making sure that you turn out awesome. Even if we don't end up turning out awesome, but you know that to an extent, you came out better than you would have without the love of a mother. And at this point in time, irrespective of what I become tomorrow, irrespective of how big I get, I can never repay that, because the culprit has taken away that from me.
I regret a lot, because even when I made my statement, I said I've learned lesson. I've learned so many things, because in this issue now, even if my father himself called me in issue like that now, I will be the one to report him to police. I really regret this a lot, because I wish I know that very night I could have been the one to involve police. Even if I do something like that, I don't think I will be here. I just pray to God to just help me and my brother.
I think in this case, one just have to be mindful. One don't have to trust his brother or even his parents, because someone you think is a brother can actually put you in a mess that before you can get rid of it, you've just turned to a foolish celebrity. I think, and one shouldn't be lured into what they think is not good, no matter how harsh it is, no matter whatever the person is under the influence of, you shouldn't be lured into something that is of such that can tarnish one's image. So that is all I can say, and I still have to tell brothers out there to be careful. Don't involve. If they want to do evil, they should do it alone and take their cross. Involving a brother, it's something that if one had to lose, you're trying to bring an internal heart bleeding to the parents. The parents are very aged that a kind of shock can even take their lives.